Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we're back with Art Before Breakfast. Look what I have on the table. Oh, there's another red one. These things are jumping all over the table. So you remember the other day, good morning, Cheryl, when I showed that bag of buttons that I found that I had just in a bag, like a Ziploc bag. Okay, I think that's everything. So I was going through the bag. Hey, Nell. I was going through the bag and I was kind of sorting them out, and I thought maybe we would do something. I have kind of a fun idea. And I thought we could maybe use some of these buttons. Now, these I have not unpacked yet. These are just some pretty basic black and white buttons. They're not anything too fancy. So I'm going to set these aside for me to unpack later. And then I had a few fibers that come in those little envelopes. You know, they give you fibers to, hey, Leah, they give you fibers to attach the buttons. And so I had those. And then I had a couple of cards of buttons that look like they were maybe a little bit older because they don't, like this one. This is really pretty. And these are not, they're not fabric covered, but they are real matte. And if I didn't know any better, I would say that's fabric over them, but it's not. And that's an older card, so I thought I'd leave those on there. And then this one I thought would be awesome. It has nothing on it. Buttons by Schwanda. I thought because the card is so aged, I thought this would go really well in a sewing journal. I'm going to leave those on there. All right, and then I have all of these, and I'm going to kind of hold them up by group. Ritza. Look at this monster. I guess that could be a charm hanging on the side of a journal. That thing's gnarly. So the ones I really like, they have some really cool metal buttons in here. I'll start with these two because I only had a couple. So I had two little purples, pretty basic buttons, and a little green, pretty basic button. I'm going to zoom this in so you guys can see better. So I had greens and a little bit of purples. And then I had some real pretty blues. Colors I haven't, like this one has a little sparkle in it. Can you see that? Then like a slate blue, another slate blue, a real bright blue. This is like a navy. So I had those. And then just a smattering of different brown ones. These are really tiny and really flat, and they're mother of pearl. You know, like on this side, but on this side, I guess this would be the back, but I kind of like it as the front because it's real grungy looking. But I love those little buttons. And then I've got a couple more that are bigger. And again, I guess that's the shell side of it that you're seeing, the outside of the shell. So those have got to be really vintage. Mother of pearl. And then nothing else too exciting. This one's kind of cool. It's got a, I don't know, it's got some little texture in it there. That's those. And then in the kind of whites and neutrals, I've got this flower, which is Darling. Got another mother of pearl. Lots of mother of pearl in here. And look at this one. This reminds me of a bobbin almost. Look at how big those holes are. Hey, Darla. I'm going through that bag of buttons that I had found. Then I have this one, which is kind of cool. Look at this. Isn't that fun with the, and that's, I don't think that's a mother of pearl. I don't know if that's like a shell on the backside or just the pattern. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. And so I got a bunch of mother of pearl in here. Everything else is pretty straightforward. I got this big one that looks kind of like a guitar pick. I know, and look at all these fun buttons that I just found. All right, so that's kind of the, and then I have beads all over. I had dropped a little box of beads and they went flying everywhere. Let's look at the black. This one's cool. This is like a leather button. You see the leather marks on it. Got this little tiny flower button. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's like textured. And then I got, this is kind of a cool shape. There's a little square, little one. Got this big guy. This would be fun with, like, look at that with a gold one in the middle. And then these, that would even be pretty in the middle of there. I've got a smaller one. These are like, yeah, like look at that. Look at how pretty that is. These are, I believe these are mother of pearl too, but they're kind of silvery looking. Look at those. Aren't those fun? And the rest, this one I really like. This has got a real satin finish to it. And I love that. Hey, Julie. Hey, April. Yeah, this was a surprise bag of buttons that I found as I was going through my stuff one day. And I just unpacked them all this morning and I thought I would share. And then I thought we would do a little project with buttons. So this is the reds, pinks, oranges. This one's pretty. This is like a little coral. I have a coral page coming up in the book of colors, so I should hang on to that. Look at that with all the sparkles in it. Oh, these are kind of cool. Look at how thick they are. They're really fat little guys, and they're little, but they're real chunky. And then this one's pretty. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got some, oh, there you go. See the texture around the rim? That's pretty. And everything else is pretty straightforward. Now let's look at these. These are the covered buttons. They are awesome. They are awesome. I'll show them a few at a time here. Those two go together well. But look at those. They're kind of satin covered. This one's like a, truly a little fabric. These are more like satin covered. Very pretty though. Covered buttons. Look at this one. This is crochet covering. over that black one. And then some more. Well, I haven't been outside yet today, but I planted my peas yesterday and they're pretty small. They're just little guys. And we had a really hard rain last night and I'm scared to go look at them because I don't want them to be all beat up. Look at how pretty those are. Again, kind of that satin covering. But really, I know I love them too. Now, let's look at these because these are really cool. Here's a couple of big ones. Look at those. Aren't those cool? Oh, and I've got these were both kind of out of this, from the same manufacturer. I've got a little star and I've got a heart. Oh, I had some little yellow ones here too. We'll come back to those. This is a fun one. Look at that gold. And it's got like little ridges in it. You see that? These I absolutely love. I've got two big ones and a little one. Look at those. Aren't those fun? I think this one goes with those, but it's just got the pattern right around the edge. And I've got a couple more with pattern. One's like a antique brass and the other is silver. Buttons! Yep, these are the surprise buttons that I found. And then I got just a couple of gold buttons. I like interesting buttons. I mean, the plain ones, they're okay, but then this is just a silver dome. This is silver with like a little, it feels like plastic, but it might be a little glass piece in it, but a little sparkly in it. And then I got a little tiny gold one and then a little silver ball. And then in these yellow ones, there were a couple. There was like this one that's really cool. It's got a lot of texture in it. And then this one has like it's almost like it's etched. And I can barely see it up close, so you probably won't see it on the camera much at all. Hello, Rebecca. Who else have I missed? I think I got everybody else. And then just some other yellow buttons. So that is the button. Got these little beads all over here. That was the button bag. Now I have a question. This is my button box. Oh, we love it. I got all of these and they kind of spilled out. Remember I told you guys these are plastic, but they're kind of steampunky. And I love those buttons. Ooh, there's another fabric one. Look at that nice brown fabric button. I'm going to pull that out and there's another one. So I got several. I'm going to put the fabric covered buttons in a different place because I don't want them to get all messed up. There's an orange and another orange. So I'm going to pick a different container for those. But I need to find a way to organize these buttons a little bit better so that I can find things when I need them. And I'm curious how you guys sort your buttons. I'm wondering if I should do it by color, by size. I do have all the metal ones split out, and I have all my wooden buttons split out into other containers. So that I already have done. But now there's a metal one that goes in my metal container. Not 100% perfect, but how do you guys, by color, I know, isn't that a big batch of buttons? And I just keep finding more and more buttons in my stash. These, for those of you who didn't see them, I got these either at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I've already used a couple of them. I love them because, look, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. They look like, and they're large, and they look like steampunk, but they're either flat back or they have a shank, but they're plastic, so you can cut that off really easily. I'm a button junkie. I used the embroidery sorter by color. I don't know what the embroidery sorter is. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to Google that. So I have a whole bag of these, and I think those are great. Okay, so I'll have to do some stuff by color. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? These hearts. Yeah, they're made to look like metal, but they're not at all metal. All right, so I may have to do some sorting by color and find some other tins. That's a wooden one. See, I'm finding stuff in the wrong place all over here. Oh, look at that one. Isn't that a cool button? Plastic boxes, embroidery sorter from, okay, let me go look here. I'm going to do a quick Google. Embroidery. Whoops. I typed in sorter. S-T-O-R. That doesn't work. Embroidery sorter. Huh. Okay. Floss finder with dividers. I'll have to do some searching into this. I've got a lot of little plastic boxes, but I don't know if any of them are big enough. Embroidery floss organizer box set. I'll have to look because I have so many that, you know, it would take a lot of space for every color. So yeah, and this is what I do when I, oh, hey, KK. Oh, doesn't that just sound wonderful? Look at this great big blue thing. There's just so much fun in here. Look at this purple leaf. All right, let's put that down. Now, here's what I was thinking we could do today to have a little bit of fun. So as I took all of these, and I'm just going to kind of leave them up here on my desk so we can have some eye candy. As I was unboxing these, a couple of safety pins in there, I had all of these envelopes. Oh, well, how would I know if they're celluloid or Bakelite? I don't know how I would even know that. What I thought I would do is take these little envelopes and make a little tiny mini flip out journal with them. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys like that idea? Then I have Mom's tin of buttons, Loretta's tin of buttons, and a giant gold box. Yeah. Isn't that a fun idea? And then we could put a larger one on the front for the cover. Have it go this way and then out this way. I don't want to make it too big. But I was thinking something like that. And then we could put some of those buttons on the front. I have, in my sewing display, I have with my button cards. Oh, there you go. I've got a ton of button cards. All right, what do you guys think about this? Here's a nice big piece. There's a Coldwater Creek, another Coldwater Creek, and then we're to the middle. What do you guys think? Going to the bleachers. All right. Well, hi, Marie. I just sorted through all these buttons and showed the ladies all my buttons. Should we make a little tiny journal? Let's kind of put this together piece by piece. Let's do... Oh, come on. Oh, Marie, that's just... You've seen my big tin of buttons. That's just... That's just a fraction. Yeah, we're only half an hour. We have a whole hour left to put this together. Might not finish it today, but we'll see. All right, there's that one. I'm going to cover up that pocket, and if I want to pocket on the end, I can do it that way. Okay. And then we'll stick that one in there. So you guys pray for my little pea plants that they're going to be okay, because I mean, they had been going for a while. They're not that fragile, but they are, little. Have a wonderful day. Oh, today is the day for the Happy Mail giveaway. So it's too late to put comments in at this point, but okay. I should have put this. Hang on a second. Oh, we could. We could do that. And what a cute piece of ephemera for a sewing journal, won't this be? Now, let's put this down in here. Oh, I don't think that's where I wanted to put it. I think I wanted it over the back. I need one more. That wasn't supposed to go there. Let me get another. This was supposed to go here like this. All right, let me put this one on. I put it on wrong. All right, there we go. So the reason I'm hesitating is I may want this to come even with this so that we could put a little button on here and do a button closure. But if I don't cut this off, then it will bend. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to cut it off. And then that will make a little pocket down on this end too. Make a little pocket we could put something in. All right. I'm actually going to do it this way so that I'm going to do it this way. All right. Now I was thinking that we probably shouldn't cover up all the thing where it says extra buttons. I think we should just decorate over the top of it. Because that's what this is. It's for a little sewing journal. What do you guys think? I think we can put some, you know, stickers and things like that. I just love that little thing. Look at that. Isn't that just the cutest? So help me out, you guys. How should we decorate it? Should I leave the thing where it says extra buttons and maybe just put, well, I could do a rub on there, some flowers. We could put that little butterfly on there. I think that's cute. Yeah, I think leave it too. Do you guys like that butterfly? I kind of like that little butterfly on there. Just crafting with what's on my desk. Look at there, one page decorated. Or should I turn it the other way? Should I leave it like that? Or should I turn it so when you're looking at it, oh, it's already glued down. Never mind. We all know that art glitter glue. Okay, let's go find, okay, now here's one that's going this way. Let's see what else I might have sitting around in my desk area. I have this, which would be really cute. So this has cardstock on the back of it. I don't remember what I made it for, but look at that. Extra buttons. And then we could put something on top here. me see if I can find just a really flat. I know I've got some. That's probably too little. And then what I was thinking on some of those other pages like this, we could just put a little writing space. We'll find like a really flat button. Oh, now that's pretty. Look at that. I gotta cut this shank off. And then I've got to get, it's really a flat button. Make it a pocket. Oh, we could do that. Make this a little pocket and stick a button down in there. I could do that, but I need a bigger one. I'm going to put this on top. Oh, we're only 30 minutes in. We've got a whole hour left. We've got plenty of time to finish up this journal. I usually go over to my bench and turn on my flex shaft and get that spinning sanding disc and sand it right down, but we'll just use regular sandpaper and some, like, look at that. I think I want the fringed edge down. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then I will make that a pocket. I will make this a little pocket, so if we want to put something in there, we can. All right, there we go. Extra buttons, Coldwater Creek. And there we go. How cute! How cute! I need to put some paper over that because I got kind of buckled. We'll come back to that. Where's another button card? There we go. Extra buttons. How about if we just do something like, I don't want to use up those mother of pearl. Because those are really nice buttons that could be used on something else. Hang on a sec, I'm looking. I'm looking for my big jar of all my kind of white and off-white buttons. I'm not seeing it handy. So let's look in here. What I'm thinking is like 3 little buttons going across here. And just leave the rest of it. Or you know what I could do? I could stencil a little, real lightly stencil over the top of that so you can still read the extra buttons piece. But, what do you guys think about doing that? Okay, let me find a stencil. Hey, Susan. I saw your video with the bull. He was so cute. Let's see. I'm looking at my stencils here, you guys. How about something like this? And we just, so I sorted out a whole bag of buttons, Susan, and I had a bunch of these little button cards, you know, that you get inside your clothes. I had a bunch of those left over, and so I thought I would make a journal out of it. So we were going to go this way. You can put it together however you want. But what if I took very lightly and stenciled, and I'm thinking tea dye instead of a real dark color. What do you guys think? So yes, I loved your bowl. And I have to ask you, does that mean that you are bullheaded when you said this card is like perfect for me? Was that meant to mean that you are bullheaded? A stubborn sort of gal? Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it when I have a good idea. Look at that card. Look at that page. Isn't that just sweet? And you can still, yes, and stubborn, but you're so sweet. I just can't picture you being stubborn. And I guess that's how I would define bullheaded, is just being stubborn. But, okay, where'd my, there's a little tiny one. I'm just going to look for really, really skinny flat buttons because I know I've got some. It's just finding them. That's what I said. It's getting too hard to find things in here. And so I guess I will sort by color. What about that on there? Does that look good? I know they're not lined up straight, but what do you guys think about that? And I'll put some thread in them. They're all a little bit different too, different shades. Let's zoom it in. What do you guys think about that? Taurus. She's a Taurus. She's a bull. You guys need to go look on her channel. She's starting another new challenge. I just don't know how this woman does it, but she's starting a new challenge, and the first prompt was it sign or zodiac or whatever, like what your sign is. And so she did a page on a bull, and it was so adorable. You were thinking what? What were you thinking, Marie? Star sign. There you go. That's what it was. But she did the cutest. And my hands are a little dirty, so it's kind of getting this thread a little dirty, which actually makes it look a little more vintage. There we go. Ah, you thought that she might be a Taurus? My brother's a Taurus. His birthday is on... Let's see. Let's look at the birthdays for... We have Marty. Marty's not here this morning. We have Marty on the 4th. That's my brother's birthday. We have Dusty Unicorn on the 6th. We have Wendy on the 10th. We have Susan on the 17th. Lori B on the 21st. And Louise. We haven't seen Louise in a long time. I hope she's okay. She's on the 23rd. And then Gwen is on the 28th. So we have lots of birthdays for May. Nydia. Someone was just asking about you the other day. Where has Nydia been? So you guys, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in the other way. I'm going to get the drawing ready. And remember, the Happy Mail is going to be the Seasons book by, what's her name? I don't remember her name now. I'm going to order one of those and send it out. Hang on, let me get this. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do this. And that. All right. Oops. And I think I need to put my glue topper back on here so it doesn't dry out. And I think I need to get some Fabri-Tac to put these on. Oh, how are you doing? Are you recovering? And I'm sorry about the death in your family. We've missed you. I know, those things are just never easy to deal with. I was going to say pleasant, but, well, I guess the surgery and everything. And then the death in the family. So sorry to hear that. All right, how about that? And I wonder if we also want a little piece of a box that I'm looking for. Let me see here. Hang on. There it is. There it is. How about a little piece of this right up here at the top? Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yes, I am too, Nydia. We have definitely missed you. Like I said, ladies have been asking, has anybody seen Nydia? Oops. Let's put it upside down. All right. Yes, I'm really glad that you're on the mend too. And I bet you're glad to have it behind you. Always, I know I've had in the last couple of years, I had my breast cancer surgery and then my knee surgery. And I know both times just knowing that it's coming up, it's just so stressful. All right, there's that. Look at that page. Isn't that just adorable? And I think we probably need a flat button there. You missed us. We missed you too. And then there's that one. And now here's this one. What shall we do on this one? How about if we get a, does anybody have ideas? Hey, Tammy. If we get a bulb pin. This is going to be a lumpy little journal with the stuff in it, but we'll have some writing spots. We can put some things in the pockets. Let's take one of these gold ones. What if we poke this up through here? Well, before I do that, let's poke this up through here. That's probably not going to work real well. It's probably going to be way too bulky. Yeah, you can't even close it. Well, darn, forget that idea. Unless, I know we said we'd make a button tassel, and we can still do that, but let's try putting that. Whoops, it came right through. You know what I think I need to do on this piece right here is maybe put some washi tape. And I've got the solid colors. We could keep it with neutral, or I could put this green. Oh, that blue is pretty. What do you guys think? Here's some roses and birds. That might be pretty on there. Let's see about that. I think this might be Your Creative Studios. Okay, this is going to fold up like this. No, it's going to fold like this. So what if we put this washi tape right here at the top? Do you guys like that? I kind of like it. Or do you think a solid color? You think a solid color, or you like this one? And it is going to fold over, so you won't see the whole bird. Although what we could do, I know, let's do this. Let's take a neutral. Let's take a neutral and fold over the top to reinforce that little spine up there. And then let's put that other one on, but we'll put it down a little ways so you can see the whole bird and flower. Okay, let's put that like that. And this one over. We'll cut those off. All right, so there's that. Now that we have it reinforced, we can put that across the top. going to just cut this off here. If we want to put more on the inside, I can. There. And this has also got some of the stenciling coming over the back side. So I like that. Do you guys like that? We got a little bird, got a little flower. Yeah, I just didn't want to fold the bird over, so I used a neutral to hold it together. Now we should be able to put this little that's not the right button because it doesn't fit down over the let's get the right button on there. How about I got my buttons everywhere. That's all right. I'll be able to quickly put them away. Let's see, what should we put on here? Do we have, oh, I don't want to use this coral button though, because I have coral coming up in the book of colors, and I'm going to leave this whole idea for a little bit later. Oh, I have another idea. Do you remember in the blue book yesterday, we used some little tassels. Where did they go? One was blue, and then there was another color. Oh, while you are doing that, yeah, that book of colors is so much fun. Oh, let me take out some of these rub-ons, because we might be able to use some of those. But I'm looking for those little tassels that I had. I put all my leftover blue stuff in this. There they are. And, oh, I've got a brown one. I don't know if this will be any good, but we'll try it. And if not, I'm going to move on to something else and come back to this later. Because I don't want to spend too much time on here. What do you guys think about that little tassel? And then we could also add some little beads coming down from it. What do you guys think about that? This would be the front. Grab those buttons. Should we put a little bit of lace down here at the bottom to kind of cover up where I went over it with the just gather one color at a time. It's a lot easier than trying to gather a whole bunch of colors, because a whole bunch of colors is just a lot more challenging to find. I do just one color at a time. Oh, next week is pink, by the way. I've got a lot of this. It needs to be a little bit wider. Here's one with some little bows on it. Oh, I like that. I like that. What do you guys think? So we've got the little tassel here. We've got the little tassel here. And what if I put, these are like little flowers. What if I put these across the bottom? What do you think about that for a cover? I like it a lot. Yeah, this is some of my antique lace, the 100-year-old stuff. And I have just decided I'm going to start using it because I have tons of it. And I know I like that too. How many of you guys do crafting like this where you just sort of get an idea and run with it and just kind of pick up things as you go off your desk? Or do you guys plan everything out? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm a very spontaneous kind of person. By the seat of your pants. I know, it's fun. You do both, Susan? Well, when you're doing a challenge, like a prompt or something, you kind of have to plan it out a little bit. Just because you got to have everything for your prompts. So, like a Marguerite Miller, I do plan that out. But stuff like this, where I'm just playing, there we go. And then probably what I want to do is put a little baby pearl in the centers of each one of these little flowers. I think I'm going to use this size. Just put that right in the middle. What do you guys think of that? Ah. Sheila. Sheila. Welcome back. I'm working on a little button envelope journal. I was unpacking buttons that I had found, this whole little tin of buttons. And yeah, I don't think this thing's going to hold up real well. I guess it would if I put some glue over it. But anyway, look at that with the little pearls in it. Isn't that a cute? I'm afraid this isn't going to hold up because it's already coming apart. Even though I put washi tape on it, I would need to reinforce it even more. Yeah, see, I just pulled it through. I'll fix that later. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Hi, KK, if I didn't say hi. Bonnie, welcome, girl. All right, so there's the cover. Probably ink up around those edges. So there's the cover, and we open it up, and we have this page, and then we have this page. Needs something else on it, though. And then we have this page and this page with the button. That's really cute. And then we have the back cover. So we got to start, and here's a little pocket right here, but we need little flat things to go in there because it's too long. I love this little piece of paper if you hold it here and pull it down. But it's I guess I could cut it down a little. I don't know. Oh, look at this. It's probably going to be too wide. Oh, I left this as a pocket. So we could put that down in there like that. What do you guys think of that? That little notepad. You probably couldn't see it because I was too far down the page. Oh, hey, Jen. What do you guys think about that? And then what I would do here is put a little writing page, but I would tear it. I'm just looking for some stuff here. Okay, so how about put that little flap down? I know these are just little button envelopes because I was going through buttons earlier, as you can see on my desk here. I found some buttons and I was going through them, and a lot of them were in those little envelopes. And so I tore them out. I mean, I tore them out. I'm tearing this out. I took those little envelopes and put them together. Some of them, not all of them. I still have a bunch more. Hey, Gwen. Gwen's got a birthday coming up this month. Well, thanks for coming in. Okay, Susan. Susan's our bullheaded woman. All right, let's go around this. This would be really cute in a sewing journal. I hope we can get this done today. I got 20 minutes. We might make it. All right, I have to tell you, for as long as I put off using this glue, because I wanted to use up my other glue, I'm really liking it. I'm glad I opened it. All right. All right, there's that. And then I'm going to put this in here. So what do you think about that, you guys? We got extra buttons there. We've got lots of writing space back here. What surprised you? Saying that your birthday's this month? Okay, this is a little chunky monkey. I wish I had flatter buttons to go on there, but it's all right. Extra buttons. All right, so we have this. Open up here and open up here. Should I just leave these pages like this? And I don't want to put anything in there. If I did some, maybe at the top, maybe we could have something coming out the top. What do we think about that? Let's see what I've got. I could glue that on there, and then this opens up and we could put some writing paper in here. And I just pulled it apart. I think I had used glue stick. I am just not a huge proponent of glue stick. Okay, Sheila, have a great day. So what do you guys think about putting this little envelope on right here and letting it be a, you know, is that the one I just put back together? I'm gonna have to let that, okay. I'm gonna just leave it in here because I'm gonna have to, that's got to set. And then I want to cut down, that's why I want to wait till it sets, because I want to, cut these down a little bit so you can see what's in there. Oh, I'll just do this. And then I can ink that up a little more. Oops, this needs to come down a little bit farther. There. And then we'll put some more inking in there and on the edge, and then I'll glue that down. So whatever we put in here will show. That's what I'm going for here. But I need to put a little more glue. Am I even on the screen, you guys? Probably need to zoom back out a little bit. That little bitty chunky monkey. Okay. I'm going to glue this on 3 sides because we may want to make that a pocket down there. A pocket on the side. This itty bitty chunky monkey. There. Oh, this is a double butterfly, so I did it so it could fold up. No, maybe I didn't, because that's just plain brown underneath. All right, so there's that. And we can put a little piece of writing paper in there. And then I gotta do something on this page. What do we want to do on this page? What did we want to do here? Let's see. I've got a ton of this stuff. I know I had it for sale, but I've got a whole bunch of it. Could put some there and some there, or just some there in the middle. What do you guys think? Not on screen. That's too funny. You guys are supposed to yell at me when I do that. What do you guys think about that across there? Or we could go up the side. No, I don't like it up the side. What do you think about that in the middle? And then we could do some lace on the top. I'm back. I'm back. You guys didn't even get a chance to miss me. Add that daggum mouse. I am going to order myself a new mouse. I'm telling you what. I have another computer that I could use this one on. Another laptop. Mouse attack. I know. I hit it. And I felt it when I hit it, so I knew right away that I had knocked us out. Okay, there's that. And that. Did you guys get some of this trim in the sale? Look at that. Now let's do, we could do a shorter piece up there. No, I don't want too much of the same stuff. Let's stay consistent with the lace and use another little piece of lace. Let me see which one looks good. That's the one I already used. What is this one? got 9 minutes left. Are we going to make it? I don't think so. Not all the way. What about that? And then we can put like a little bow up there or something. How many of you have these little button envelopes? Do you have a bunch of them? All right, let's. No. I know. Isn't this fun, Tammy? Oh, you've never seen them? They're the you know when you buy clothes and sometimes your clothes come with extra buttons? These are the little envelopes that those extra buttons are packaged in. And they're usually attached to your. I like that. Now it definitely needs something else up here, but yeah, like here's a bigger one. See, these are little envelopes. And these are hanging on your clothes. All right, so let's put, if I can find one. I'm going to cut this off because I can put a little flat back that doesn't stand up nearly as tall as that. How about if we put a little bow up there with a little flat back on it? What you guys think of that? Oh, I did it again. Gosh darn it. This is the top. I spent days sorting these. Cheryl, you remember when I sorted all these? And now I just turned it upside down again. So there's another rainy day project. Rainy day project. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah, there are a lot of plastic Ziploc ones, and maybe that's the new. Because, yeah, I've got all these. Maybe that's like the vintage are these little envelopes. So I can push that down in there. So it's a little bit flatter than that. Oh, doggone it. Don't come up on me. Stay down. All right. Where are we putting this? Right or the left? You know what? That one's not staying. And I'm going to do it with Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to go with a little bit smaller one so it's flatter on there. So what do you guys think? Shall I put it on the right or on the left? First person to give me a side, that's where I'm going to put it. Like, where does your eye go to? Or where should it go to? On the right. Okay, that's where it's going. Oh my gosh. I cannot get this little flat back to stay on here. All right, I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit, but we'll put that up here on the right. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it down. And some Fabri-Tac on the right. Yeah, it's a little chunky monkey, all right. But that's okay. That's okay. If I can find some really, really flat little buttons, I might pull these off and swap them out, but we'll see. All right, so here's the front. We open it up. We've got that extra buttons. We've got that extra buttons, and we've got this little writing tablet. We've got this envelope. We've got that fun little thing there. We've got these 3 pages. Now we do have an envelope here, or an envelope, or a spot, tuck spot. Yeah, I get those at I think Hobby Lobby. I don't know where I got these. But I always pull the little pearls off in the middle because they're fully round pearls. And I don't like them round like that. And then I've got this color too, which is like a peachy color. All right, let's stop here. And I love it. Goes this way. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Maybe what we'll do is put a little button right here and then wrap a string around, or maybe right here towards the bottom a little more, and then take some of this little string and wrap around it a couple times and then loop it around the button. Need a little bitty tag. Oh, I have some little bitty, I have some like little bitty price tags. And then I got to fix this up here. And I'll just put some more of that washi tape. I'll just butt it right up against this other one. All right. So we'll finish this on Friday. What do you guys think? It's just fun. It's just plain fun. All right, so you guys, I will be scheduling the live here in just a little bit. What time is it? 10 o'clock my time. I'll probably do the live in a couple of hours. Dull needle with thread and wrap what? Oh, across the top? I'm not sure what you're saying to wrap, KK. I'm not quite sure I'm following you. So in a couple of hours, we'll do the drawing. And remember, the giveaway is, let me show you real quick. Provided I can find it again at the price under $10 with shipping, which I think I can. Donna Hay. Let me back out a little. For those who may not have seen it yesterday, she does a lot of wrap around the closure. Oh, and let the needle hang down. I got ya. I can do that. What a great idea, KK. I can do that. But anyway, this book just has all kinds of like food pictures, but it also has, you know, other types of pictures. It's got a ton of quotes in it. Yes. And have the thread attached. I think that's an awesome idea. And I've got my tools that I can dull down a needle pretty easily. So look at all these pictures that are in here. Got lots of food, lots of, stuff like that. Kids, I love those kids on the dock. So anyway, I'm going to, for Happy Mail this month, I hope you guys entered because this is a cool Happy Mail. I am going to draw a name and then I'm going to go order this book and have it shipped to you, whoever wins. Okay? All right, so watch for that. I'm going to go schedule it, actually. And I'm going to put a picture of that Donna Hay thing. I love this. I love it. All right, I'm going to put a picture of Donna Hay as the thumbnail. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And we'll be at Penny's tomorrow, but I'll see you again back here on Friday. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to have a live sale on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be getting ready for that tomorrow. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love y'all. Thumbs up if you haven't.